Okay, so let's go ahead and get something else going here. Um, or let's have... Well, we can still tell what this is going to be. So even though Lexi didn't quite finish the title, I'll go ahead and play what I will assume is Card Party. Okay, so yeah, it was indeed Card Party. But the surprising thing is that it's a Japan-only release, as we can see by the katakana there on the title screen, and wow. Okay, we have single mode, party mode, and a rule book. Okay, let's see, rule book for... Okay, so yeah, it's just that basic stuff. And normally when Lexi breaks a title like that, I say skip it and load up another title, but in this case, enough of it was showing that we could uniquely identify it easily, so... not sure what that is. That... Oh wait. This one's Old Maid. This is Doubt, so I believe that was, well, what's normally referred to in, you know, colleges and card houses as bullshit. Then we have Dobone, which I don't know about that. There's page 1, that's, Uno, I believe. Daifugo. Not sure about that. And let's see. 7 Bridge. 7 Narabe. 29, 51, Blackjack, Poker. I will assume that's random, yeah, that is definitely random. So, apparently in Card Party we get all the frickin' card games. Don't think I want to play a full round of each and every one of these. So let's just go with some that should be pretty short. Okay, and... options off? Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, interruption, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, back again, let's carry on. Okay, apparently Queen is the high card when selecting things here. And yeah, this is for certain Old Maid. And because it's a 2-player game that I set it to, it's gonna be kind of a short game. So, I mean, we could safe state our way to victory, but, not really any major need to. I mean, this is literally, it's Old Maid. More need be said. Not really all that much else to the game. Yay. I has won. And I get 10 points! Huzzah! Well, no, 20 points. And now I am actually going to quit now. Oops. You want to say yes to that? Alright, so yeah, Old Maid. Let's find out which card game this actually is. Is this Memory? This is Memory, isn't it? Oh, wow. So, no, we're not playing Memory, and Doubt, which, again, I believe is the game Bullshit. Okay, not sure how it, decides between people in a tie like that, but, yeah, okay. Alright, so basically, in a game of Doubt, you have to, well, I guess I should say in a game of Bullshit, you have to decide if the person is lying or not. So... Like right now, I have it's on twos. It goes in order from ace to king. You say like right now I am playing two, or is it? Are we on four? Oh, okay. Yeah. So I put down a 2. Okay, so yes, that is... Alright, so... Trying to organize my thoughts and actually explain this, because it is kind of a complex game, which I think is worth explaining and, you know, people playing, because it is honestly a really fun game. When it is your turn and you are placing cards, you know, we're currently on 2s, so I can play a single 2 if I want to, because I only have 1 2, and other players are free to, during that time period, call in their doubt, whether or not they think I actually played a 2 or not. And if I want to, I could play any cards at all and say, I just played 4 2s. And obviously somebody would... Okay, or the player, the computer's AI level is not set to have any sort of intelligence. Generally, you only, you know, go for bigger things like this if you think you can get away with it. The overall objective is to have an empty hand, so, you know, you want to completely get rid of everything in your hand, so, you know, the best way to do that is to lie about what you are placing down and saying, this is a pair, or a trio, or what have you, of 2s. And if somebody calls you on it, you have to take everything that is in this pile right here. All of the cards that have been placed down so far. So obviously, you know, if you are called on it and you get that, your hand is increased and you are doing worse. If you call somebody out and they, in fact, did put down, you know, like, if I had like 3 kings here and I put down 3 kings and somebody called me, they were wrong, they get to pick up what's in the pile, and they get screwed over. But, evidently, this particular computer is working off randomness and not actually any kind of set intelligence, so it would seem that I can yeah, it would seem that I can probably actually... Oh, I actually do have kings. Huh, how about that? Didn't even realize. Let's try and do that, then. Huh, it worked. Okay. Like I said, we can just sort of save scum our way to, yeah. Victory over here. And I'm going to call doubt on that. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Alright, so we don't have a single 6, so... Oh my god, this is the worst way to actually... played out, because I mean, generally, when you're playing with other real people, they would be able to say, I have a 2 in my hand. There's only 4 2s in the deck, so he couldn't have put down 4 2s. But because we're playing against AI people who are, you know, calling doubt or not based on random chance and not based on any kind of analyzation or intelligence, yeah, this has completely lost all of its, purpose, really. Yeah, I win. Totally by complete skill. So, I get 92 points. And then we're done, because no, screw that garbage. Okay, so page 1, oh wait, no, we want Dobone, because I have literally no idea what this could be. Yeah, don't really care. Alright, so we have 5 cards, and... Okay, I don't know specifically what's going on. Is this Uno, or... I think this is Uno. So, I guess I have to draw. Yeah, this does seem to be Uno. Right, I keep forgetting that I have to sort of activate a thing. Okay, no, we're not gonna play Uno. What the hell is page 1? I keep getting page 1 in all of these Japanese card game collection things, and I never remember what page 1 actually is. Apparently Japan loves them some page 1, and it goes by another name here in the States. I don't know specifically what it is. And apparently I can't really do much of anything. Now this has got to be Uno then, based on how we're drawing and playing things. There. Except the turn just went to him. So, well, it's some kind of Uno variant, so we have 2 versions of Uno, near as I can tell. Okay, so this is... okay, I think this is what amounts to president. Yeah, this is definitely president. Alternatively known as asshole, because, you know, college will make up, all of the insulting names for things that it can. Not really insulting, but just all the foul and curse-ridden names for things. It's not doubt, it's bullshit. It's not president, it's asshole. In short, it's a game of play a higher card, and I got an amazingly good hand starting off here. You want to, on your turn, when you're actually able to play a card and not just trying to play a higher card, you want to play as low of a card as you can, because obviously lower cards can't beat higher cards, with the exception of 2s. 2s are the highest card in this particular game, for reasons of... because card games all gotta have interesting and strange rules, I suppose. And again, the idea is to empty your hand, which we have amazingly successfully done. That was basically like a god hand that we got. And now it goes through the rest of the game. Oh, and that is the other thing. If you throw down 2 of a thing, I completely forgot that it was a thing I could do, then each person in turn, if I throw down 2 3s, the next person has to throw down 2 4s or better. And it goes on, so on and around like that. And apparently, I got a penalty. I don't know why I got a penalty. And I somehow... How did I get a penalty? I don't even understand. Whatever. Moving on. No. Bah. Okay, 7 Bridge. This is a variant of, gee, I wonder, Bridge. And basically, Bridge is one of the games where, again, you play hands. I think they called it a different thing in Bridge, not 100% sure. It's all about, essentially, what? What even? What just... I don't even know what happened. I am confused. Okay, I will take that back. I have literally no idea how to play 7 Bridge. I have absolutely no idea what's going on right now. I thought maybe this is some weird version of Gin Rummy with the... you know, we have the runs and the same things there, but like... I don't know, I'm confused. I'm gonna get out of this. We're going to quit, and we're gonna go on to 7 Narabe. Again, don't know what that translates to, but I think I know which card game this is at the very least. Also, amazing luck, I haven't gone first in a single one of these yet. Okay, so... this 7 I am very familiar with. Pretty much, it is a game of building in order. So, right now I can't play a 5 because there are no 6s on... well, there's no 6 of hearts. Which, again, why are the hearts yellow? Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I guess it works. Basically, we can only go in the specific order given to us here by what other players have played. And right now I can't play a single thing, so I have to pass, and wait, no, I can play a 5. We're good. We are safe still. And in general, whenever possible, you want to play things that you can build off of, but other players cannot. Like, I can play this jack, and nobody else can play something off of that jack, because I have the queen. So now, if I had anything else that I could play, I would play something else other than that, but since that is not an option, we have to do that. Basically, you can only pass 3 times. If you pass a 4th time, you lose. You're just out of the game. And all of your cards get put down on the table, no matter where they would actually go. And, again, actually, I wonder, I think we can... it might be a house rule, but we might be able to build off of that ace. It is a house rule. Okay. And guess we'll have to use that. Someone's being very stingy with that 9 of spades. And now this time we actually do have to use a pass. Okay, so now we can play the king. Alright. And now... okay, good. I was gonna say, now, if they don't play that 9 of spades, we're screwed. But... instead, we win! Huzzah! So yeah, that is this particular game. I'm only familiar with it as just being called 7. Don't know what that extra word in Japanese means. I could look it up, but, no. Site's working actually pretty well, so... site's working well, but my keyboard isn't. I mistyped it. Okay, to line up, to arrange in a line. Makes sense, then. Kind of an on-the-nose name for it, but sure. Okay, and this, I think, should be the last one we have to play. Because I think this is the last one. I am not sure... Alright, so we're trying to build to 29, presumably without going over. How? Or with going way over? Or maybe face cards only count as 1 point? Okay, face cards only count as 1 point. Alright, so I guess you want to, end up with 29 on your own turn, otherwise you get none of the points. So, you get a 2. Of course. Yeah, I can see how there is a good deal of strategy here. And I don't have a 7. Dang it all. What does happen if we go... Oh, we literally cannot go over. Okay. Also, it's kind of silly throwing away his 1 card there with the, king. Hey! We get some points. We're finally on the board. How about that? I'll throw down our 10. I shouldn't have thrown down my 10, but if I hadn't, then we would have been in a completely different situation. So it doesn't matter all that much. Don't think we're gonna win this hand, or round, or whatever. But that's okay. Hey, wow. How about that? Maybe we will. Huh? Why did I win, and why did player 4... I guess I won because I had the most points, and player 4 lost because he had the least. But, anyways, that sure was a thing. Never encountered that particular, card game before, so kind of nifty to be learning new things. Let's see if this is pretty much exactly the same thing, or... No, this seems to be another totally different thing. What even... I swapped my... why? To what end? What is the goal? What are we trying to do? Are we trying to make a poker hand, or... I am clueless. So, I think I get what's going on here. It's just, aw, stealing my 7s. That's not cool. Ooh, you cut that out, but what are you even... What are you even doing? Oh, and 3 of a kind is apparently... 3 of a kind is apparently not good, and 2 pairs apparently no longer good. Like, what even? What even? Why did that? I am so confused. Well, sure. Huh? What? Of course, I'm a goddamn moron. We're not trying to make things out of what we have here in the table. We're trying to make things out of what we have in our hand. Wow. I am a goddamn derp. Yeah. So, I'm actually gonna try this again. This seems like a pretty interesting way of doing sort of a poker type thing. And hey, I get to go first. How about that? Alright, so 3, 2, 3, 4. That's not really the best. Let's trade out for another 3. Now we're talking. Of course, I don't know if we have to go for a specific thing or not, but we've already got a full house, so can I can't do that yet, apparently. No, now I'm... Oh, I'm trying to get cards of one suit. Okay. That's fine then. Yeah, in that case I'll say, let's get rid of this mess and... There. And he gets the Joker, but that's okay. No, why not? That's not helpful, actually. So let's see which type they are actually going after. Oh, they're done. Well, how about that? Just so happens that they got the exact same setup as previously. Okay, one more try at this. What the hell? What? They just swapped like 3 cards in a row. How? Why? I thought I had a handle on this, and then... Well, let's go for diamonds again. Again, I'm not sure entirely if, well, if anything, I'm not sure about really... I'm not sure if we are supposed to be getting that, you know, 10 Jack Queen Ace or Joker. Yeah, now I have 41. So if I switch that out, that brings it to 42. Okay, so yeah, we do have to get, I guess, certain cards in order to get to 51. Huh? I also don't understand that play, but, also we both have 48, but I win and they lose. This game is confusing. I'm gonna move on. Do we have anything left? Blackjack and poker and random. No, we don't really have anything left, actually. I mean, it's frickin' blackjack and poker. It's not gonna be any different from any of the other thousands of versions of blackjack and poker. Oh, apparently it's a maximum of 40. I'm good. Oh, hey, we can double down. Interesting. So we do have other options. It's kind of nifty. Huh. Yep. I guess player 3 was the dealer. They had 21, so yep, works out. Ooh, 4. Ugh. Not a good start. But we're just going to bet until we run out of money. Why not? We will stand on 19 again, even though the dealer's showing a 9. Okay. That's an amazingly annoying sound effect. So we're going to go over to poker. Alright, so then. What the hell could that be? It's, call. Okay, call. Now I actually get it. Derp-a-derp-a-derp. Oh, and apparently we don't have fold, we have drop. That's interesting. And, why not? I'll raise you. Not that I have an amazingly good hand or anything, but, not in the realm of caring at the moment. So let's, just get rid of this garbage and see if we can get anything else. Let's, oh, wait, that's not gonna work because of that. Maybe we can bluff him out. Maybe not. Welp, lost to a 2-pair. And that's still an amazingly annoying sound effect. So, all that said, we are frickin' done here because, yeah, it's just yet another Japanese card compilation. Card game compilation. And, yeah. It was actually nifty that we actually got to see some card games I'd never seen before, so this game gets points for that. That said, though, there are about 3 dozen of these card game compilations in just my wheelhouse alone of these handhelds. And, you know, just as you go out onto the Nintendo consoles and the Sega consoles and the other consoles, you'll find so many frickin' more of these. Like I said before, Japan just loves them. Some card game compilations. Not really sure why. It's like we have a couple of them here in America that were actually made in America, but not nearly as many as were made in Japan, and never really figured out why. But anyways, yeah, kinda sorta recommended in that this does have a really good range of games available you can play. I think, yeah, it does have multiplayer, so, you know, if you happen to have a friend with another Game Boy Advance and the game and a link cable, then go wild. And, yeah, it's alright for what it is, and you can probably find the same games in 300 other places, but that said, yeah. We are basically done here.